Hello, hello, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, testing. Hello, everybody. How are you today? It's Wednesday, the last Wednesday. Hey, Deborah. Looks like we got it every weather you want. Hot, cold, rainy. Who's got the sun? Anybody in a sunny place? Hey, Karina. Is it sunny where you are? Hot and dry and sunny. Okay, so we got it all. We got it all. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Hey, Dick. Hey, Shelly. Okay, let's do this, shall we? We're going to start with a heel exercise, going from quarter notes to quarter note triplets to eighth notes to eighth note triplets to 16th notes. And I don't think we're going to get to the 16th note triplets, or that's going to be a bit much. So we're just going to start with some 2 bars, 2 bars of 4. Okay, let's try that. 1, 2. Hey, Fred. 2, 3, 4. Once again, just heels and away we go. Here's the quarter note triplet. Listen up. So you've got So you will notice they're called triplets for a reason. There's 3 of them, even though they're quarter note triplets. So when you have just the straight quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But then when you get to the triplets, the big accents alternate sides. More time. Eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, just the eighth notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. We're going to slow this down. So here are the quarter notes. Triplet. And I went ahead and did the quarter note or the eighth note triplets. We haven't practiced that yet, so let's just do quarter note, triplet, eighth note, and stop right there. 1, 2, quarter note, nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1. So far, so good. One more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. And again, when it's a triplet, against 2, you got 1 heel on either foot. The accents are going to alternate. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Let's end on 4 this time and not do that and okay? Just the triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. One more time and. Let's do that together if we didn't just do it together then, okay? Hey, Kathy, how are ya? Good to see you. Fred already said hey. Hi to everybody. All right, so quarter triplet, eighth triplet. We just have one more after that, and that's the 16th note. All right, from the quarter note. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, pop. 2, triplet. 8. One E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. So we just ended on 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. We ended on 4 on the left leg. Then 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. I'm making that beat bigger so you can really see where it is. You don't have to. It could just be everything perfectly even. I just want you to really know where that beat is. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why I said we're not going to do the 16th note triplet because that's just a little nuts, okay? That gets just a little crazy. So let's see if we can go from quarter triplet, eighth triplet, 16th note, and call ourselves lucky. Here we go. There's our tempo. 1, 2, ready, and. 2. Eighth note, triplet, if you want to at some point work on the 16th note triplet, just realize that there's going to be 6 notes where there were 4. The 16th note, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a becomes 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Oh, hey, Brenda. How you doing? All right, so practice that for just 1 second. Let me get some music. the 16th note triplets just for those of you who want to go there. Okay. Now, that one breaks the rule, and I'm just going to take that little aside. When you do the 16th note triplets, there's 6 notes, 1 ya, India, 2 ya, India, 3 ya. So in this triplet, the beat is going to stay in the same place. 1 ya, India, 2 ya, India, 3 ya, India, 4 ya, India, 1 ya, India, 2 ya, India, 3 ya, India, 4. Enough said about that. Let's do it one more time and call it a warm-up. Here we go. Very last time. 1, 2. Now, if there's a subdivision beyond that, you'll have to explore it on your own, because that's all she wrote as far as I'm going. Okay. All right. So when last we met, we were doing these double notes at the same time, one heel and one toe. Yeah, but so both feet were hitting more or less at the same time. We did. So these can either be at exactly the same time, or they can be done one slightly after the other as a flam. Either one is okay. Okay, so let's do a quick review of the last phrase that we did last week, where we did flam, 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 flam. And the last flam is 2 heels at the same time. It'll be the left heel drop and the right heel scuff at the same time, or flamish. Yeah. So after you go flam, 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 back flap, heel stomp. Back flap, heel stomp, heel touch. Touch, heel, flap, heel, scuff, heel, touch. Bop, boom, boom, zap, do, wop. One more time, and then we go on. There is a heel after that touch. Walk it on out, lunge. Walk it on out, lunge. Bop, suck-a-doom, zap, suck-a-doom, wop. Let's do that a couple of times, shall we? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Now, once you finish, walk it on out, lunge, touch 2 heels, touch 1 heel. 1, 2, ready, and. Touch 2 heels, touch heel, scuff heel, spank heel, step heel, and away we go. Either a dig or a stomp, either one is fine. Yeah, you just did touch heel, heel, touch heel, scuff heel, spank heel, step heel. And so here, either stomp spank or a scuffle. But it ends with the tip of the toe. Or either one. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. There is a heel after the tip. One more time from the touch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you start that touch double heel on the second side, and then it changes. Touch, double heel, scuff, heel, step, double heel. 1, 2, ready, and. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, one more time. 2, 3, 4. Step right, left. Lunge. We worked on this quite a bit last week. Spank heel, step heel, lunge. One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. Take a second, work that out, would you please? You can go all the way back to this the flamming phrase. Boom, 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 ah. That's the whole enchilada right there, okay? I'll give you a second to work your kinks out if you have any. And then we'll do it together a couple of times. Okay, so lots of heels, lots of heels, lots of heels. Okay, and it's one of those things where if you have to stop to think about how many there are, it's too late, right? So the only way around that, of course, is practice and repetition. Let's do it one more time, just a little bit more slowly. Okay, here we go.
Miss Maxine, her beauty's like a bunch of roses. And if I ever tell you about Maxine, you would have say I don't know what I know, but murder she wrote.
Sorry. Let's start with the phrase. One,
Murder
two,
she wrote.
You're not feeling the light, the person rock I'm up in your mind, you just keep it. And you are perfect, and the
sorry.
for me, if the beat you don't come out, because you're starship. So when the chicken rock I'm up in the compound, so the picnic get them. You're not feeling the water, if you can't feel the breathing, and you're the you protect yourself from character. When the enemy living down, hold the body. You protect yourself from character. When the enemy living down, hold the body. You're pretty, you're piercing, pretty, but your character dirty. Tell them just a act to dirty. You need to come in and act so happy. I'll bring up when you miss it. You can't go to sorry. Sorry.
Ooh. Well, how's it going, you all? Is it coming back to you? Did you already have it in your pocket when you walked in the door? How's it going? Somebody is bouncing in and out of the room. I'm sorry if you're having trouble with whoever's having trouble with their signal. I'm sorry. I see somebody going in and out and in and out. We good? Shelly, I see you going woo-hoo. Everybody else okay? One more time, and then we're going to back it up, actually. Cool. Here we go. One, two, ready, and
I understand the girl, her name is Maxine. Her beauty's like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you would have said I don't know what I know, but murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote.
I'll protect yourself from character. When the kind of living down, hold the body.
okay. All right. So let's back it up a phrase from the stagger triplet. Okay, so we're going backwards in time. We're going to start with the stagger. Stamp, scuff, spank, step, heel, tip, step. Stagger, 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 stagger. All right. Stamp, scuff, spank, step, heel, tip, step, heel, back, flap, heel, stomp. Now, this phrase, this next little nugget happens in the fourth phrase, but it also happens here in this third phrase. Right? Now, all this the same as this. And then this changes. Touch, shuffle, lap, heel, scuff, heel, touch. Oh, sorry. Touch, shuffle, lap, heel, scuff, heel, touch. And Deborah, that was the place where you caught me last week. There's that double heel on the left foot. Touch, heel, lap, heel, scuff, heel, touch. Heel, press it down. Scuff, double heel, down. Touch, heel, lap, heel, scuff, heel, touch, heel, press it down, scuff, double, and down. Sorry, one more time for me. 1, 2, touch, heel, lap, away we go. Get all of your weight over there on your right leg. So, take it from the stagger. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Okay. Step, ball change. It's like a ball change, but it's the right heel and the left heel instead of the balls of the feet. Step, heel, heel, touch, heel, step, heel, heel, touch, heel, heel, touch, heel, and double. Reverse just one and double. Reverse just one and double. And you do that twice. Can we take it from the stagger? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Let's do that much one more time, then we'll do the last little bit of this phrase, and then put the fourth phrase and the third phrase together. All right, let's take it one more time from the stagger. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Scuff heel, toe heel, or step heel, which is more of a flamenco articulation, because normally tap dancers would go, but the flamenco dancers put the toe down first. Almost always, because that's a Moorish tradition. It's rude in North African culture to show the bottom of the foot, so that's why it would be with the toe instead of with the heel, because that's a sign of disrespect. Okay, so we just did one more time. 1, 2, step 2 heels. So there's that 1/8 note silent, 1 and 2 and 3. And now you also have a flamenco step. It's just a scuff step heel. But it's going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Du zaten bazuaten. Zu zupaten duaten. The old margarine commercial. Is it butter or is it margarine? Bum ba ba dum. Bum ba ba dum. Tip, heel press down, back flat, and stomp. 1, 2, Ready, and. One more time, then we go back. Let's take it from the flamenco section. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. So that's it. That's the third phrase. Okay, so we've got, which starts with the stagger. So let's take that whole phrase a couple times and make sure that it's really solid from the stagger. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. A little slower, same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we should do one more to grow on. 1, 2, stagger, step, away we go. All right. So let's put those two together. So we go from the stagger phrase to the flam phrase. Okay. Staggers and flams. Sounds like a pub in Ireland. Staggers and flams. Okay. Let's try that. Here we go. From the staggering. Yes. One more time. Just again. 1, 2, stagger. Here we go. Okay, I'm just going to keep going until somebody says, wait, stop. Okay, second phrase. Yeah. So we will have just touched on at the end of the first phrase, we touch on the count of 4. And then we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where the stagger happens, okay? So let's go over this this second, I know we're doing this in reverse order, but sometimes it's better to do the accordion backwards, okay? Cool. All right, so we just touched on the count of 4. At the end of the first phrase, we come in on the and after 1. 1 and. 1, 2, 3, 4. There was one week where we spent a lot of time on this. That's usually a problem area. It just alternates from one foot to the others. Doom, daka, doom, ba, duka, doom, ba. One, two, three, 4. So the step that you started with on the left, stamp, back flap, stomp, back flap, heel. You reverse now after. Now you have 1, stamp, back flap, stomp, back flap, heel. Scuff, heel, step, spank. Scuff, heel, step, spank, heel. 1, 2, 3, 4. So far, second phrase. Listen to it once or do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good? Let's do that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we just did spank heel. 1 is silent again, and then we stomp heel, touch heel, step heel, heel. Stomp heel, touch heel, step reverse. Stomp and touch and step reverse. And you only do that once on the right and once on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, just that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. The third time you do it, you do both of the last heels on the right heel. You don't do that sort of ball change-ish heel. You do both heels on the right foot. 1, third set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have that touch, toe, heel, touch, toe, or punch, toe, heel, punch, toe, heel, stomp. The stagger would come right after that. Let's practice that second phrase just again a couple of times, okay? From we touched on 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I didn't leave you hang like that. Yeah. So can we take it from this, do the second phrase, the third phrase, and the fourth phrase, okay? All of those. And then we'll do the first phrase. I think you saw where that was going. And we might add just a little bit at the end, which will bridge us to a repeat. Excuse me. Okay, so everybody good about where we're starting? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right there. Right there. One, 2, 3, 4.
Her name is Maxine. Her beauty is like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you would have said I don't know matter no. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote.
Same place. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that's where they do that extra little 2 bars, and that would have driven me crazy for the rest of the repetition. Let me rewind it and take it to the top of the phrase. Same place. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Her name is Maxine. Her beauty is like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you would have said I don't know matter no. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote.
So, let's take a moment to breathe and ask questions if there are any. If there aren't, and I'll just give you a second to practice or ask a question. Then we'll do the top phrase and put it all back together. You all in good shape? I love this music. You know, it's like you gotta shake when you hear this music. All right, I see no questions. Let's go back to the first phrase, which should theoretically be really easy because we've been doing it for 3 weeks. Good. So we start with those flap, heel, scuffle, heel, flap, heel, scuffle, heel, shuffle. Thanks, Fred. Appreciate it. So we start 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that's how we get to that 4. Okay, now let's spend just a minute breaking it down. The first of the 4 sentences here: full, lap, heel, scuffle, heel, full, lap, heel, scuffle, heel, shuffle. two, one more time, and. Second phrase, all of that's the same. Dum 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 bop. Dum 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 bop. Scuff, heel, heel, toe, stamp, spank. One. Just the second two. Sorry, the second idea. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now put the first and the second together. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. And always on 4, if you can put just a little bit of English on that, right? Just a little extra something. Yeah. Boom. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time for me. 1, 2. That's a little bit too much English. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now turn to the side a little bit here. This is meant to be sort of a crossing step like that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Really show the side. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the third one. Let's do the third one more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This goes on. That's 4 and 1. 4 and 1 and. Sorry. Yes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and no heel. 4 and 1. Sorry. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Stomp on 4. Heel and stamp. Back flap. Stomp, back flap. My favorite little cramp roll. And then back flap, double heel. Let's try to put all that together. 4 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And there we are at 4. One more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And there we are. Okay, so let's do the whole first phrase. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. second phrase. All right. Let's do it. Let's take it from the top. Okay. That's a big old bunch of review, but it's four nice phrases. Here we go. From the top.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Her name is Maxine. Her beauty is like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you would have say I don't know, but I know about murder. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote.
Stop it.
Practice. I forgot the flamenco. Hope you all did better than me. Let's do it a few more times, okay? We're going to keep picking the speed up at this point. Let's keep the tempo the same one more time. Then we're going to boil the frog and see if we can get the tempo up a little bit. Here we go. From the top. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Her name is Maxine. Her beauty is like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you would have say I don't know, but I know about murder. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote.
Stop it. Look out.
Papa Kofi Anna, when she thinks of what she done, she know about the look that I never money done. Make up for the Kofi Chinese, my Anna Indian. The wickedest kind of girl that is a flyer, go up and down.
That was better for me. Was it better for you? It was good for me. Was it good for you? All right. So get a breath, get some water. We're going to speed it up. Not a huge amount, but a little. You'll feel it, I think. All right, here we go. One, two, 3, 4.
Her name is Maxine. Her beauty is like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you would have say I don't know, but I know about murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote.
sorry. Come on.
Papa goes to Ghana when she looks on what she done. She know I'm up.
We are going to do it again at that tempo before we turn the temperature up. Y'all ready for faster already? I'm ready if you are. Oh yeah. Okay, good. See, this is where we should be, where you're like, yeah, I got it. Let's do it. A lot of times at the end of the 4 weeks, we're just still kind of barely pacing it all together. I feel like we really got it this time. Here we go. A little faster. One, two, three, four.
The girl her name is Maxine. Her beauty is like a bunch of roses. I ever tell you about Maxine, you would have said I don't know what I know, but murder she wrote, murder she wrote.
I know the name. I will make you some ball around town. When the end of living down, hold up a plan. I will make you some ball around town. When the end of living down, hold up a step and look at it. If you see people look around the dirty, and you just have to dirty, you want to talk it. I'm so happy, you look at it. I'm going to sorry. Come on.
Papa goes to Ghana when she looks on what she done. She know about the loop, but I never money match. Make love with a fool.
Okay. Yeah, that's how I felt too. Not bad. I know I made this stuff up, but sometimes I forget too. Catch your breath. We're going to do it again. By now, you're starting to feel, I hope, the places. I'm here, I'm there, and you can feel it coming. Yeah, I know. I should see. I don't see you. I would be reminding you to breathe. Myself too. All right. Put on your oxygen mask. Let's do it again. One, two, three, four.
The girl her name is Maxine. Her beauty is like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you would have said I don't know what I know, but murder she wrote, murder she wrote.
I know the name. I will make you some ball around town. When the end of living down, hold up a plan. I will make you some ball around town. When the end of living down, hold up a step and look at it. If you see people look around the dirty, then you just have to dirty, you want to talk it. I'm so happy, you I'm going to sorry. Come on.
Papa goes to Ghana when she looks on what she done. She know about the loop, but I never money match. Make love with a fool, Chinese, white man, and Indian. You know,
I'm glad you do, Kathy. Glad. All right, here we are. We've done the 3 laps of the 4-lap mile. Let's do it one more time, shall we? Maxie Priest. I know Maxie Ford. No, we won't go faster. That's fine tempo wise. Fred, what I'm the artist. Shaka Demos. Here we go. Yeah, Shaka Demos. And I'll send you the or I'll look at it when we're done this last time. Let's do it one more time. Here we go. One, two, three, four.
the girl her name is Maxine.
right, cool, everybody. This has been a real pleasure. Well, it always is, but this particular dance, I think I'm kind of fond of. Thanks, everybody. Hope you had a good time too, and see some of you in Rudiments tomorrow. And otherwise, a whole new session. Friday is April. We start again in April. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. Oh, by the way, I meant to ask you. No promises, but I'm always looking for good music. So if you have some suggestions, and Deborah, I know we have a conversation about that going already, but I'm always interested in new tracks. You know, I kind of get stuck in my groove. So if you got something really cool that you'd like for me to listen to, just send me the title and I'll look it up. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.